I'm trying to get in a journey for avoiding slides as much as I can. So when I usually have a whiteboard in front of me, I whiteboard a lot, and makes people pay more attention to you and less attention to the slides you're presenting. And that's actually a good thing. So good evening. So my name is Fred Melo, and I work at Pivotal. I'm part of what we call field engineering. That's basically pre-sales. But I'm fortunate enough to also have one of my feet at the product management side. So we sit between the product and field engineering organization, interact a lot of customers, and try to find out what they're doing and try to figure out what's the best solution for them. And making something that's very interesting work. That's a feedback loop from field and for customers to product. So try to get those features that the customers need right to the product. And that's really important thing if you're working in an agile organization, especially for the agile project, right? So when initially it was James Waters delivering this 5-minute highlight talk. And James asked me, hey Fred, can you represent me? I said, why me? So well, because you're a guy that you're dealing with customers all the time. You're here since 2010, so right before we start this product. This is a wrap-up meet for the end of the year, and we've seen this all since the early beginning. You interact with most of our customers. You've seen all of them adopting. It makes sense for you to tell what you think the year was. How do you see us like the initial of the year, and how do you see us now? And how do you see this evolution of this product, of this platform, of this open source project? So that's quite interesting. If you look back in early January, from a Pivotal perspective, we started with V1, a product that was basically a bunch of things wrapping up an open source project. And we're trying to sell this to customers. And you say, Mr. Customer, this is how you should go with. And this is what we bring to the table. And interesting enough, Cloud Foundry is a very easy sell to developers, of course. So developers love it. It's very easy. You just get to do a CF push, and then I provision a lot of containers, I create a route, and I bind to services, and they get an application running. Like, it removes all the hassle of who needs to deal with IT operations. But then you really want to go to enterprises, and to sell this to enterprises, and put this in production, then you need to deal with other things. You need to deal, are you guys ready for production level? And how you deal with security? And how you operate this on a daily basis? And how you guarantee high availability? And you say you're multi-cloud. Can you really do this and do that? Okay, so I'll bring my networking team, my security team, and the team that currently operates my database, and the team that currently does this and that, and then you convince them, and then you might have a deal. And then we started looking at our product and see, well, the open source project is great, is awesome. That's what we're passionate about. But we might need to add some enterprise features to that. And the enterprise level features could be as simple as a JMX adapter for exposing all type of metrics that you get from the platform. So a customer can just get and plug in their current monitoring solution. Or it could be just exposing certified and supported services, or the Hadoop service, for example, that you can just quickly create and bind for your applications. Or that can be as easy as have a web console that sits in front of the Cloud Controller API and expose all the functionality, or the same that you do with Ops Manager, for example, in Pivotal CF, that expose all the BOSH functionality, but also handles management of releases of manifests, auto-generate the manifest to you, handles all the stem cell and all the canary upgrades, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So when I started looking at what we did then early in the year, and how we are at the end of the year, and with dozens of really important and really big companies adopting this and going this enterprise past journey with us, we see a lot happening. Some people ask me, hey, are you seeing really enterprise-wide adoption? Yes, we are, and it's a lot. And I think that only worked because we were able to get a product that was a version 1.0 that was lacking a lot of features, and get to a deliver that we deliver in a version 1.4 really soon, that has everything that the customers demanded on this year. So that's really part of being an agile organization, working an agile project. That's come back to do the dojo thing that Mike mentioned before, this part of being part of this community. because you can really get, it meets the customer, he needs this, this, and that. We can come back to product management and say, you know, we need to adopt this because we have 4 very important customers, and these are real-world enterprises that they need this in terms to adopt a PaaS solution. So it's adding value to an open source system that is growing. It's great. It's absolutely awesome. Adding enterprise level capabilities that make this a whole sense, and also helping support leverage the investments the company's already made. I know we're short on time, but any questions? Okay, thank you so much.